It's November 20th, 2021. As you can see, I cleaned up the garden and it's now ready for the winter. Let's start the update over here with the green onion. It has been kind of windy, so you can see some broken leaves. And here's some flowers. The sweet alyssum is still flowering. It's gonna keep flowering. Here's the blueberry. Pretty much all the leaves are gone now. Some green leaves in the center still. I moved the saffron over here to get more sunlight. No more flowers from these. The grapes is now dormant. You can see some of the overwinter buds are forming. Here's the mulberry that I pruned. Leaves are all gone. Hopefully it'll recover. Asparagus is gone. Here's the raspberry. Some of the flowers are pollinated, as you can see right here. This one is pollinated, but most of them are not pollinated at all. Here's the rosemary. You can see lots of new leaf growth. Rhubarb is also dying back. You can see pretty much all the leaves are gone. I gave the lavender a pretty hard prune. Hopefully it'll recover. And here's the rosemary. It's also sending out a lot of new growth. Over here's the peony. I clean up the leaves. And the dahlia has started dying back. You can see the leaves are dying now. And that flower I was talking about, it's not going to open for sure. And over here's all the bulb plants. You can see the hyacinth is actually sprouting already, a little too early. And here's the calla lily, still dying back. And the grape hyacinth, just a lot of leaves right now. No flowers, as you can see. And here in the backyard, the serviceberry are pretty much dormant now. And here's the hydrangea. The leaves have started to turn yellow. I can probably prune this pretty soon. And you can see the dormant buds are forming. And the shooting star variety of hydrangea is still green. Looks like the dormant buds are slowly forming still. And here's the orchids. Let's take a look at all the orchids. Here's the mini oncidium. The flowers have started to open. Here you can see one opened flower. Super tiny, but they smell really good. And there's going to be a lot more flowers that's going to open soon. You can see all these buds still growing. Here's the lady slipper orchid. The flowers are still around. Phalaenopsis. More flowers are going to open pretty soon. And this other phalaenopsis, you can see it's sending out another flower spike. Here's the odontocidium. That old flower spikes are gone. Here's the 3 new flowers that recently formed. And here's the mini dendrobium. The flowers have started to open. Here you can see 2 open flowers from the dendrobium. The growth seemed to be speeding up for the time after I brought it indoor. As you can see, it's a little etiolated though. Not enough sunlight. And over here's the bird nest fern. You can see that tiny new growth is getting slightly bigger. It's growing slowly though. Here's the string of pearls. It's growing really well. You can see a lot of new growths all over the vine. It's looking very healthy. I'm quite surprised because it's winter now. It's not as bright, but looks like it's doing a lot better. As for the maidenhair fern, the leaves are not looking healthy. You can see there's a brown spot that originate from sort of the base, the center of the leaf, and it's spreading outwards towards the edge. However, the newer leaves are still looking pretty green. Not sure if it's going to develop that same brown spot though. Not sure what's causing this. The frizzle sizzle is looking very healthy still. The tip of the leaves are turning brown, and it's because the season is changing and it has started to die back. Here you can see a few leaves that appear to be wider than the normal leaves, like this one over here and this other one over here. They're both a lot wider. It probably has something to do with the bulb dividing. From the top view, you can see the bulb is dividing into two, and those wider leaves seem to be in between the division. Here's the elephant bush. The leaves are still dropping. Here you can see actually one part of the stem broke, and you can see some more leaves have fallen. Here's some pretty nice colored leaves. Just want to show you. And for the zebra succulent, you can see it's actively sending out new leaves. And on the side, you can see some baby plants forming.